So let's watch a couple videos. Here's a video. Now, Michael Gonzalez says that this is nothing. He says that there is no crime here, nothing to see here. That's like a station wagon driving by. And okay. Here is Robert Pickrell's friend. They were just over at Robert Pickrell's house, and he's got an illegal settlement. He's building a house there. He told Susie Lucero and Colleen Romero and that Hunter Velasquez. He told me I had to pay Colleen Romero, but apparently Robert Pickrell don't have to pay no fucking body. Robert Pickrell don't have to pay nobody. He owes $2,000 worth of planning and zoning, and here's his buddy, who I presume to be Kenny Capen. He's got a little pistol, right? Did you see that? He's got a little pistol, and he's hanging out the window, and he's clicking on the side of the... But I'm like 1,000 feet away. It's like, man, I don't even know if your pistol is even going to... I don't even care. Robert Pickrell's doing some shit over here. What's this motherfucker doing? Drug dealing or some shit? Selling guns and shit? Probably drugs and guns and fucking bullshit. That right-wing sovereign, those Costillas, oh my God, they're perverts. The fucking McDonald's, 40 years, McDonald's going to go to jail. Samantha didn't get in trouble like she wasn't there. But they're big into abusing kids. They love to shove green beans up children's asses. That's like one of the big things about the right-wing sovereign movement. They don't think that state officials are real. They pretend to understand the Constitution, but they don't know how to read. So they're just a bunch of white supremacist piles of shit. White right-wing sovereigns. So that means they think they're kings and queens. They think they're above you and me. They think they're above everybody. So definitely Robert Pickrell, Confederate. 95%. Kenny Capen's around here somewhere. It's clearly a make and model of a car. There's only, 5, 6, 7 people out there. It would have only taken a concerned police officer to go find it. But since they're acting like I have to go do all the police work, and then when I go do the police work, they'll lie. Oh, he wasn't shooting warning shots. He was shooting at us. He wasn't videotaping calmly. He stole from us. No, he did a thing. No, Yeah, fuck you, lying motherfuckers. So that's one video. Let's watch it again, okay? So, again, Soto Cruz, he's like, oh, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, no, Soto Cruz and Danny Sanchez and Hunter Velasquez and Victor Hummel, they think that this is good behavior. This is good, orderly behavior. This is how you're supposed to behave. You know what I don't do? I don't go around in white SUVs and put a pistol out of the car and tap on the side of it like, hey, look at me. Hey, guys, I got a little gun here. Yeah, you better be scared. You better back up, because look, I'm Kenny Capen. I'm Robert Pickrell's friend. We don't like to pay planning and zoning permits. We like to commit crimes against innocent people, kill people's puppies. We're the right-wing sovereign movement. Bunch of child-abusing fucking perverts, sons of bitches. So a bunch of nozo, chomo, fascist sons of bitches. Fucking piece of shit motherfucker. I'm just trying to build my house here. Why is this piece of shit doing this dumb shit? Well, he's friends with Robert Pickrell. Robert Pickrell owes $2,000 in planning and zoning. He don't want to be found out. He don't want to have to pay for his permits. And then Colleen Romero only wants to fuck over the good, honest people. Susie Lucero only wants to fuck over the good, honest people who go in and say, hey, what do I need to do to get, in compliance? And then they'll get their hooks in on you and start treating you like shit instead of treating you like the good person that you are. Oh, I'm going to do this, this, and that, and this, and that. Well, you better do this, this, and that, and this. What the fuck is your problem? Meanwhile, this bitch-ass piece of shit goes around just trying to felony menace people, and tapping the gun on the side and driving back and forth. He gets to live his life, but I don't get to live my life. The criminals get to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I mean, if you're a Nazi in Costilla County, you get to live your life. But if you're a good American citizen, then you don't get citizenship, voting rights, you don't get police or fire protection, you don't get shit. Here's another video, okay? So, once again, this doesn't look like a crime to anybody, right? I could point to a law, Article 2, Section 13, to justify my behavior. Which law is this? Is this freedom of speech or right to petition? Can they point to a single law that justifies what the fuck are they? Can they even justify what they're doing here? So this is the right-wing sovereign pieces of shit looking to, I guess, kidnap my kids. Kidnap and rape my dogs and rape my kids. Anybody that tries to move into Costilla County, you get these creepy-ass sons of bitches These goddamn motherfucking Epstein motherfuckers driving around your house, seeing what property you got, seeing what pets you got, seeing what kids you got. I guarantee this motherfucker's looking for a kid. I guarantee you. And then nobody's going to tell me what the hell this, I think it has something to do with Justin and Courtney, but nobody's going to tell me anything. Hey, remember when we were driving around your house? Yeah, we were just fucking with you. And remember how you said you wasn't a Nazi? You weren't going to join our Nazi club? Then you better get out of here. You ain't going to join our Nazi club. You better get out of here, you. Motherfucker, I'm just trying to build my fucking house here. But I'm not allowed to have any peace of mind because the right-wing sovereign piles of shit. You know, I'm a progressive, so I'm not going to be friends, you know, bestest of friends with conservatives and Republicans. But progressive Republicans, and you can be a Republican or a conservative. But a criminal fucking sovereign, fucking fascist, fucking terrorist, motherfucking criminal, there's some red lines that I've never crossed in my life. Being a sovereign, I am a king. I am better than you, so I get to drive around your house, I get to murder your dog, and kidnap your pets. Yep, that's what I get to do. Well, why not? These motherfuckers, they'll probably be against freedom like civil liberties, but this bitch acts like he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and he gets to take my freedoms. Take your freedoms, take my freedoms. I gotta fucking sit around here as this motherfucker shoves green beans up my kids' asses, and I'll document it, and I'll videotape it, and then I'll call the cops, and then they'll pretend that none of it happened. No, that's not a creepy fucking goddamn chomo piece of shit. That's not a right-wing sovereign bitch who thinks he could commit crimes and drive in the middle of a field. That's not a creepy chomo right-wing sovereign fascist pile of shit. That's not an oppressor molester. He's not oppressing you. He's got a birthday cake. He's got a pizza. That's a pizza delivery guy. That's an Uber driver. And so I have to just sit around and watch these motherfuckers play these stupid ass games. And then when I call the police and say the cops know this guy, and look, we got his fucking fat fucking ugly fat fucking face right fucking there. Fucking fat ugly fat fucking face right fucking there. Yeah, what are you doing? I haven't done shit to you, motherfucker. What evidence do you have to even be fucking with me? Do you have any kind of probable cause whatsoever? Except for you're a bitch-ass criminal bitch. That's it. But that's who Costilla County is. Costilla County, hello, is they murder your puppy. Oh, hey, you want to move into Costilla County? They kill your puppy. Just for the fuck of it. I mean, they're right-wing sovereign piles of shit. They like being criminal fucks. It's what they live for. And what is he? Is he pulling in right next to... He's pulling in right next to Adam's house? Is that what I'm seeing here? What am I seeing here? Yeah, now he's no, he's on Seminole Trail. No, he was just parked right there in Seminole Trail, and Adam's house is behind me. And then we even got a goddamn motherfucking plate, right, if we fucking zoom in. But everybody's going to say that that's not a Nazi piece of shit. See, the Nazi government can't see the Nazi citizens because the government is Nazi. It's all fucking Nazi shit. John Masters is a good American citizen. John Masters reported all of his fucking crimes that he witnessed. John Masters paid for his permits. John Masters didn't go around committing crimes. John Masters is actually pretty fucking... He used to be pretty polite and nice if you talked to him before all this bullshit happened. Oh, here's Jacqueline Mitchell. This is the house of Jacqueline Mitchell. So it's definitely her car, and she's went ahead and did this shit about a dozen times, and then she's going to be a fucking big asshole, and then the tenants or the new people that get in there is going to carry on with her terrorism. So she pulled into a driveway, and then pulls out of her driveway immediately, and then drives all the way around the country block, which the big rig Nazi couldn't do. So eventually we're going to just see it. It'd just be a car driving real slow. But, you know, we both live on Delaware Trail. So right now this is Galapagos Trail, the trail right behind my house. So you got Seminole, right? Then you got Galapagos, Kiowa, Delaware. So here you go, Jacqueline Mitchell. Oh, man, the freedom fighter here. She's a good freedom fighter. She's establishing justice, promoting the domestic tranquility, just like the preamble of the Colorado and the U.S. Constitution. She's establishing justice. No, she ain't establishing justice. She's a fucking dickhead, terrorist piece of shit. She likes to commit crime after crime. My dogs are always good. But the neighbors had this dog Shakti, and they let Shakti run around everywhere, and I like that. That's the kind of culture I want. We all should be cool with the dogs, because dogs are angels. So, okay, here she comes. Is she going to stop? Is she going to go back? No, Shakti likes to chase cars. So we're going to test Shakti, and we're going to see if we're going to run Shakti right the fuck over. Yes, sirree, Bob, here we go. Is he or she? I'm 95% sure this is Jacqueline Mitchell because it was before she moved. It's definitely the house of Jacqueline Mitchell. Pulled into the driveway, turn around, that's her car. You might hear Shakti barking. Oh, close. But Jacqueline Mitchell goes to what? She went to go shopping and she bought her groceries. She went to go to Hiram's house, go suck on Hiram's dick for a while, and then came back to the house and then said, you know what? I'm going to fuck with Shakti for no goddamn reason whatsoever. But we're going to pretend that none of this is crimes. This is how people are supposed to act. I would think, it'd been nice to have like a home welcoming party, a blueberry pie. Hey, here's a blueberry pie. Welcome to the neighborhood. Something nice like that. But how about not commit fucking crimes against me? Now, here's another big fucking thing that happened. No action here. But I had been a prisoner in my own home. These motherfuckers are driving around my goddamn house. Jacqueline Mitchell, the right-wing sovereigns, Kenny Capen, Robert Pickrell, Jepson, Zinn. All these right-wing sovereign piles of shit are sitting there just harassing the fuck out of me. So I got nervous. I called Kentucky and I said, hey, I need a witness. And then I got a witness, and the witness was at the house and took pictures. This is in the middle of nowhere. I was a prisoner in my own home for a month, and this guy out of the blue, Pete, had asked me to go get some groceries. Let's go get some groceries, he says. Okay, well, I'm a nice guy, so if you need groceries, you got a wife and kid and shit. So I will help you get some groceries. So I go pick him up and I drive to San Luis, and then he doesn't have any money for groceries. He also said several weird things. He's insisting that there two people go. This is a tiny ass car. Why do we need another 200 pounds in this car, man? You just want to get groceries and then you forgot your damn money? All right, here. No, here you go. So I go there, get groceries, and then Eva Miller takes pictures, and then she texts me back, something is happening. Something is happening. And she took the pictures of there's like a pickup truck, an SUV, and an SUV, and a dump truck. Now, Phil Greeny had worked with the biodiesel plant. There was also politics. There was Labato. There was a guy named Labato. And he had ran for office. So this is coming out of the goddamn the Mesita biodiesel plant. The Mesita biodiesel plant. This bullshit is coming out of the Mesita biodiesel plant. So what was the fucking plan? Okay, the plan is, I'll put it all together for you. Let's get John out of his house. He's holding the fucking fort down pretty good. And we want to fuck with dude. We're a bunch of right-wing sovereign Nazis. And he's an Anne Frank, right? So we got to fuck with Anne Frank. And we're going to, get Anne Frank. Of course, Anne Frank will give us a ride to the damn grocery because Anne Frank is kind and neighborly. So Anne Frank gives a ride. And, of course, Anne Frank will pay for the groceries because why the fuck not, right? Nazis don't want to fucking pay for groceries. And then as I'm coming back, I get the text message. I hurry up and drop him off. He tried to kind of, hang on to me for a little bit. But now I got to get there and see what the fuck is going on. Eva Miller said, they must think you got a gold mine here. Something bad was going to happen to me on the way to the grocery store. And then the 5 trucks were just going to go ahead and collect every piece of property that I had, including the boards and the gates and every bit of everything that I had. They were going to clean me out. Take whatever was inside, take whatever was outside. They had 5 fucking trucks. One good thing about, criminals being criminals, they're lazy piles of shit. Why else would they rob you? They could just go get a job, right, and make their own money. But since they're robbing you, they don't like to do work. And so I feel like if they would have got to work, if they would have got there and got to work, they could have got, well, I did have a person there. So thank goodness Eva Miller was there, and we caught these fucking bastards. We caught these bastards with their pants down, with their hand in the cookie jar. We caught them as guilty as all get out. You can't get no more fucking guilty. It's on videotape, you stupid motherfuckers. Ann Kelly and fucking Michael Gonzalez, Soda Cruz, all the cops, everybody in the fucking world want to pretend that that didn't happen. That did just happen. We saw it on video. The smoking gun was captured right on camera. We caught the fucking bastards. They're guilty as all get out. It's clear as day. So there's a couple more things that happened, but there's 4 videos right there. 4 videos of crimes. 4 videos of crimes that happened right there on videotape. You don't have an explanation for what's going on. Here's your explanation. You're a bunch of dumb douchebags and you don't like to think, and you can't look at a videotape and say, yeah, that's an SUV. Yeah, that's a guy. Yeah, he's driving back and forth. Looks like he's messing with. You can't put A and B together. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that was just some 4 videos of some crimes that happened in Costilla County that everybody wants to pretend didn't happen. It's on fucking video, you fucking dumb motherfuckers. I was so happy that Ann Kelly got elected because it was like, oh, she'll actually take a look at this. She's the same person. They'll end it off with this. So you have that Brad Pitt movie about the war machine, about Afghanistan. I think it was called The War Machine. And they had the Helmand Province. The Helmand Province. So every new general that would go into Afghanistan, everybody would say, we can't take the Helmand Province. We have to fight over here, and over here. And every time the general would get in and they would hear that we can't take the Helmand Province, they would say, well, you know what? We're going into the Helmand Province. When we take the Helmand Province, everything else will be taken care of. Alonzo Payne was a fascist piece of shit. He had to fuck me over. Robert Willett didn't give a damn about the crime, so we can't file charges on behalf of John Masters, but if he gets a charge on him, we can't dismiss it. What the fuck are you all fucking doing? You pieces of shit. You've dismissed every fucking crime you just fucking watched on videotape. You dismissed it. You're a cop, you dismissed it. You're the 3 branches of government, you dismissed it. The DA, the judges, they all dismissed it. They all dismissed it. So, Ann Kelly gets in there and I'm like, good. Maybe she'll actually take a look at this thing. Nobody else is giving me the benefit of the doubt. And that's another thing. Nobody ever fucking said, hey, has anybody listened to this guy? He's got all this evidence. Has anybody listened to him or talked to him or tried to reach out to him? Try to get the evidence and try to talk to him, ask him questions, see what he knows and doesn't know? No, nobody's tried that. Nobody's tried to treat him like a citizen of this country. Nobody's tried that, huh? Well, let's just fuck him over. Let's just be fascist, oppressor pieces of shit. Ann Kelly also fucking took cover for the right-wing sovereign pieces of shit, the whole movement. I don't mind, you know, the conservatives and liberals have been arguing and debating forever, and I love Abraham Lincoln. So just a political party, you know, they're the conservatives now, and they're more of an opponent or a rival than they are an enemy. But criminals, terrorists, sovereigns, pieces of shit that goes around committing crime after crime after crime and nobody says a fucking word. People that you talk to pretend that it's not fucking happening. They obfuscate, minimize, rationalize. What they don't do is acknowledge the fucking situation. Well, here's the situation. Keith Schultz is friends with Kenny Capen. Keith Schultz is safe. Kenny Capen isn't terrorizing Keith Schultz. Kenny Capen is being nice to Schultz when he comes out. And then when Schultz leaves, then they're fucking around. Hiram was doing it. Villela was doing it. And I think there's like, with Nick and Noah, I feel like, you know, they seem like they were righteous. And I like their sort of righteousness in terms of when Nick Villela said a bunch of N-words the other day, I'm trying to be nice to him. And then he drops all that fucking shit. And it's like, what the fuck, man? You're just an unmitigated racist piece of shit. But according to Nick and Noah, they'd just smack a person if they heard someone, you know, spouting off the N-word like that. I wish I had the nerve to do something like that, and I'm pretty sure I'll get stronger and stronger as life goes on. But what am I saying? I'm saying that why would Nick and Noah be so comfortable around the right-wing sovereigns? Why are they so comfortable around the Nazi, Confederate, fucking racist piles of shit? I mean, that Valela's a racist. That fucking McDonald was yelling, "Get your hands off me, you Iraqis." When he was getting arrested, he called them Iraqis. That motherfucking Ed Brewster, he just put a middle finger to Michael Gonzalez. He ain't going to go to court, Michael Gonzalez. He don't give a fuck if he was properly subpoenaed or not. Phil Greene isn't going to go to court either. He was properly subpoenaed. Fuck you. 1 day, a fucking warrant for 1 day. I'm in court. The cops ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to do shit. What the fuck is a warrant for 1 day going to do for anybody? And it was contempt of court. So why would the warrant just be on for a day? Contempt of court happened. So that's another charge that needs to be filed. There's perjury charges that need to be filed and contempt of court that needs to be filed. And while these motherfuckers are ignoring 1 million crimes that happened in my youth, 1 million crimes that happened in my adults, and they're going to sit there and say, well, you need to get raped for 6 years because you said stop with the crimes. You said stop with the crimes with a couple warning shots. The guy's lying, pretending that he didn't do nothing to nobody, and you just start shooting for no reason. You're a dumbass piece of shit. These motherfuckers are fucking with me. That was not a fucking delivery guy. Those are right-wing sovereign criminals. And what's the end? To shove green beans up my fucking kids' asses, my asses, Tecumseh's ass. They murdered my fucking puppy. So I'm not going to, just because I have the patience of Job doesn't mean that, maybe it is crazy. I don't know. But I think it's crazier to allow a person to go through all these fucking crimes without giving a slightest fuck. Giving a goddamn iota of a fuck. Meanwhile, Jacqueline Mitchell could commit a dozen crimes and then just acts a fucking fool, acts like a bitch, and then the bitch will fucking listen because Mr. Man's a fucking criminal and dismisses that case right out. What the fuck are you all doing? Basically, when cops kidnap the body, then the machine gets somebody to fuck with, right? But that's not, the machine needs to have a human element in it, because if the machine is just fucking over anybody who gets arrested, Anne Frank didn't deserve to die. J.C. Dugard didn't deserve to get raped in the backyard for a decade. And Frederick Douglass didn't deserve to be a slave on the plantation of Edward Covey. Do your fucking work for free because you're a piece of shit bitch? No, why don't you do my work for free, you bitch? Oh, you're a hypocrite now. On top of you being an evil fuck, you're also a hypocrite? Hi,